Hello, and thank you very much for agreeing to be a marker. My name is Dr. Tim Young. I'm one of the course co-directors at the ION. I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking you through the new essay mark sheet. I say new because over the summer of 2020 this was extensively revised by myself and my fellow teaching fellows at ION. This was in response to feedback over the last few years both from markers and from the students. This essay mark sheet can be used both for blind marking, where the first and second markers do not see each other's work, and also for open marking, where the second marker will see the comments and work of the first. A brief word about the use of English by the candidates. The use of English, grammar and the like is purely seen as a means to communicate effectively the thoughts of the candidate. It is therefore not a separate issue to be marked down on. Turning to the mark sheet itself, you will see right from the outset that the word feedback is mentioned. This is key because this is not just for marks, this is also for comments. You will see that there is plenty of opportunity to write constructive feedback for the candidate at the end of each row and importantly at the bottom of the sheet in terms of identifying two clear strengths and two key opportunities for improvements for the candidate's further development. You will see that the mark sheet is made of a grid of rows, 4 rows. Each row is made of an individual criterion: knowledge, critical appraisal, synthesis, and quality of academic writing. The columns are made up of the grades themselves: fail, pass, merit, distinction, and clear distinction. And so all you need to do when you go through the essay is to mark each of these rows, giving the most appropriate cell, and then circling, like thus. If you feel, for example, that the essay you're marking met this standard as described in this cell for the criterion of knowledge. You will notice when you do this that there is a range of marks for the cell you have selected. You then pick the most appropriate mark out of that range. For example, if you felt that this candidate was in the merit category, but at the upper end, you could pick 26 or 27. You then take that mark to the end of the row and place it here. This is then done for each row in turn, and you will then be able to build up a total, which you will see down at the bottom out of 100. Please do note that not all of these are marked out of the same score. The first one is out of 40, the second out of 20. This will not be a problem if you go by the mark range at the bottom of the cell you have identified. And you just simply go down and do the same for each of the criterion in turn. Please remember to write clear, constructive comments at the end here. The total will then be seen to equate to the final grade, and you have the grade boundaries here. Please note that at ION we typically do not give marks lower than 35 or higher than 85 unless it is a truly exceptional case. Finally, at the bottom, as I've said already, there are lists where you identify 2 clear strengths for the student and 2 key opportunities for improvement. Please remember to include this for the student's further development. It's not just about a raw score. Finally, there is a thank you at the bottom of the sheet because we really appreciate your time. We know that you're busy, and it does mean a lot to us and the students that you're able to help in this important manner. Thank you.